Hello guys, so today we will discuss marginal costing in continuation with previous class. This is part 3 classes. So illustration 7, please refer illustration 7 in your institute material, page number 377, under October 2019 edition. Okay, so sales year 2014, sales 1,50,000, profit 20,000. Year 2015, sales 1,70,000, profit 25,000. That is the question, and you are required to calculate PV ratio, BEP, break-even point. Sales required to earn a profit of 40,000, profit when sales are rupees 2,50,000, margin of safety at a profit of 50,000, variable cost of the 2 periods. So this is the question. So we have to calculate PV ratio, we have to calculate break-even point, we have to calculate sales required to earn a profit of rupees 40,000. So for calculating the PV ratio, you have a standard formula, that is contribution divided by sales into 100. So we will work out this problem. Now. So general formula for PV ratio is contribution divided by sales into 100. Okay. So in this question, what are the information given in this question? So they have given year, then sales year 2014, 2015, sales is given, profit is given. Sales is given, profit is given. 1,70,000, 25,000. So what is the formula here? PV ratio equal to contribution divided by sales into 100. We don't know the contribution. From here, because what is the general format for marginal costing? Sales minus variable cost equal to contribution, correct? Minus fixed cost equal to profit. Okay, in this question sales is given, profit is given, there is no information on variable cost, there is no information on fixed cost also. So we are normal formula, it is, and we will not able to find the answer. Normal formula is sales minus variable cost contribution divided by sales into 100 is PV ratio. Here variable cost is not given, so this formula will not be helpful for us. So there are many other formulas for calculating PV ratio. So we will discuss those formula. One of the formula is PV ratio equal to change in profit divided by change in sales into 100. Change in profit divided by change in sales into 100 equal to PV ratio will come. So by applying this formula we can get the PV ratio. So what is change in profit and change in sales? Change means difference between one period, comparing between period 1 and period 2, and difference, if anything, that is change. We have to compare period 1 and period 2, that is period 1 is 2014, period 2 is 2015, and period 1 is 2014, period 2 is 2015. So change in sales means comparing between 2015 versus 2014. If any difference is there, that difference we have to write. So 20,000 change in sales, extra 20,000 rupees. And what is change in profit? Extra profit is how much? 5,000 rupees. Okay, meaning if I am able to generate extra this 20,000, For this 20,000 I am able to generate 5,000 rupees profit. For this 20,000 I am able to generate 5,000 rupees profit. That is the meaning. Instead of analyzing meaning much, simple formula is change in profit divided by change in sales. Change in profit is this much, 25 minus 20 equal to 5, 1,70,000 minus 1,50,000 equal to 20,000. So change in profit 5,000 divided by change in sales 20,000 equal to how much? 25%. So PV ratio is 25%. This is the first step. They asked us to calculate PV ratio first. What is the next step? Next step is they are asking us to calculate break even point. Break even point. How to calculate break even point? What is the formula for break even point? What is the formula for break even point? BEP, break even point formula. Previous class you refers. Fixed cost divided by PV ratio. We have PV ratio. PV ratio is 25%. PV ratio is 25%. But we don't know fixed cost. We have to identify. How to identify the fixed cost? We have all other information. We can simply identify. How can we identify? Take any one period. For example, 2014. For example, 2014 information. 2014, what is the sales? 1,50,000. What is PV ratio? 25%. That is contribution is 25%. Correct? Contribution is 25%. Correct? PV ratio is what? Contribution divided by sales into 100. PV ratio is what? Contribution divided by sales into 100. How to identify that? PV ratio is 25% equal to, what is my sales? 1,50,000. What is my sales? 1,50,000. We don't know how much is contribution. So simply 25%. I'll write again. So 25%. I will work out here. 25% equal to contribution divided by sales. Correct? PV ratio is 25%. We don't know what is the contribution amount, but we know the sales amount. Sales amount is 1,50,000. So 1,50,000 into 25%. 1,50,000 into 25% equal to how much? 1,50,000 into 25% equal to how much? That is your contribution. So 1,50,000 into 25% equal to 37,500. 37,500 is my contribution. So this contribution I am going to write here. 2014 my contribution percentage is, PV ratio is 25%. So my contribution is 37,500. Correct? Difference is your variable cost. Variable cost is 75%. So 1,12,500 plus 37,500 equal to 1,50,000 minus fixed cost equal to profit. What is profit? What is profit amount? As per the question? As per the question for 2014, profit amount is 20,000 rupees. Fixed cost difference is 37,500 minus 20,000 equal to 17,500. That is your fixed cost. So fixed cost is 70,500. Whether for period 1 or period 2, fixed cost will be same. 2014 or 2015, fixed cost remains same. There is no change in the fixed cost. As I already said, fixed costs normally will not belongs to sales. Directly does not belongs to sales. It is fixed in nature. Okay. So 17,500 is my fixed cost. What is break even point formula? Fixed cost divided by PV ratio. So 17,500 divided by 25% equal to my break even point sale is 70,000. So second thing is over. Break even point sale means what? What is the meaning of break even point sale? Refer previous class. At this sales level, my profit or loss will be zero. I will not make any profit or loss at this sales level. My profit or loss will be zero. Okay. So what is the next question? What is the next step in the question? Third thing, the sales required to earn a profit of rupees 40,000. What they are asking? If I want to earn 40,000 rupees profit, then how much sales I have to generate? How much sales I have to generate to earn a profit of rupees 40,000 rupees? That is the question. So what is the profit they have to earn? They want to earn profit of 40,000 rupees. Profit 40,000 rupees. There is a standard formula for this actually. What is the standard formula? To earn a profit, there is a formula. Fixed cost plus desired profit divided by PV ratio. Okay? Fixed cost plus desired profit divided by PV ratio. This is the standard formula for to calculate the sales at a desired profit. To calculate the sales at desired profit equal to fixed cost plus desired profit divided by PV ratio. Okay. So what is fixed cost? What is fixed cost? 17,500 plus desired profit as per the question 40,000 divided by PV ratio 25% equal to how much? 2,30,000. 2,30,000. Same thing if you do it in format variable cost contribution minus fixed cost equal to profit. How to do it? What is my expected profit? 40,000 is my expected profit. Back work. We have to do reverse work. 40,000 is my expected profit. For that already we can know fixed cost amount. Fixed cost is 17,500. Fixed cost is 17,500. My profit is 40,000. Then what about contribution? Fixed cost plus profit. Fixed cost plus profit equal to contribution. So 40,000 plus 17,500 equal to how much? 57,500. 57,500 is my contribution. Okay. Contribution percentage is how much? 25%. Variable cost percentage is how much? 75%. Sales percentage how much? 100%. So 75 plus 25 equal to 100. If 57,500 for 25 means, then for 100 how much? We have to calculate. For 100 it is 2,30,000. For 100 it is 2,30,000. So difference is your sales. Difference is your sales. I think 1,72,500. Okay. 1,72,500. So this is what worked out here. This is what worked out here. In reverse way it is worked out. 17,500 is my fixed cost. Fixed cost plus desired profit. Fixed cost plus desired profit divided by 25% equal to 2,30,000. Okay. Sales at desired profit. So what is the next step? What is the next step in the question? Margin of safety. Margin of safety at a profit of 50,000. What they are asking? Margin of safety at a profit of 50,000. What is the meaning? If I want to earn a profit of 50,000, then what is my margin of safety sales? What is the meaning of margin of safety actually? The sales level which we actually earn profit. The level of sales at which actually we earn profit. That is, margin of safety sales is equal to total sales minus break-even sales. Total sales minus break-even sales equal to margin of safety sales. Okay. Total sales minus break-even sales equal to margin of safety sales. Okay. So for that many formulas is there. We will work out the standard formula, that is total sales minus break even. Total sales minus break even sales, because we know the break even sales already. Break even sales is how much? 70,000 we calculated. We have to calculate the total sales now. That is desired sales. Okay, we will work out now. So margin of safety sales at a profit of 50,000. There are many formula. I will work out the standard formula. Margin of safety equal to total sales minus break even sales. We know break even sales already. Break even sales is how much? 70,000. We calculated. Correct? We calculated, but we don't know the total sales. Total sales means desired sales at for the profit given. What is the profit? Expected profit is how much? 50,000. Correct? Desired profit is 50,000 plus fixed cost how much? 17,500 divided by PV ratio will give you the sales. Desired sales. What is the thing? How much? It is 2,70,000. 2,70,000. Total sales is 2,70,000. Total sales is 2,70,000. So 2,70,000 minus break even sales 70,000 equal to 2 lakh is my sales. Sorry, margin of safety sales. 2 lakh is my margin of safety sales. Margin of safety sales is 2 lakh. On this 2 lakh I am able to generate the profit. On this 2 lakh I am able to generate the profit. That is what they said. How to ensure this? How to ensure this? Divide this thing into two categories. Margin of safety, break even sales, margin of safety sales. Break even sales, margin of safety sales. So two sales level. Okay. Sales is 70,000 and contribution 25%. 70,000 into 25%. 17,500 minus fixed cost 17,500. Then my profit will be 0. That is break even sales. Correct? No profit, no loss. So balance 2 lakh. Out of this 2,70,000, first 70,000 is break even sales. Balance is my margin of safety sales. Margin of safety sales is 2 lakh. On this contribution, 2 lakh into 25%, 50,000 rupees. Fixed cost 0 because it is already recovered here. 70,500 is already recovered here, so there is no further fixed cost. What is my profit? 50,000 rupees. This is variable cost. You can calculate yourself. 1,50,000. 1,50,000 here it is 52,500. Okay. This is variable cost. Sales minus variable cost equal to contribution. Contribution minus fixed cost equal to profit. So here no profit, no loss because it is break even sales. My break even sales is 70,000 already we calculated. So balance sales, whatever the sales is and margin of safety sales. 2 lakh into 75% is my variable cost. Then again 25% is my contribution. Contribution minus fixed cost. Fixed cost is 0 because fixed cost 70,500 is already recovered in the break even sales. So there is no further fixed cost. So 50,000 minus fixed cost 0 equal to profit equal to 50,000. So my margin of safety sales is 2 lakh. What is the next one? Variable cost of the 2 periods. They are asking what is the variable cost of the 2 periods. Same thing. What is variable cost? 75% is my variable cost. How? 25% is my contribution, then 75% is my variable cost. Correct? Variable cost remains same. Percentage will be remain same. What is the thing? Variable cost remains same. So this is contribution, this is variable cost. How to identify two variable costs? My total sales is how much? 1,50,000. 2014 1,15,000. 2015 1,70,000 into 75 percentage equal to my variable cost into 75, 1,50,000 into 75 percentage equal to variable cost, 1,70,000 into 75 percentage equal to my variable cost. So 1,12,500 1,27,500. Okay, this is my variable cost. So with this problem is over. We'll go to the next problem. So we'll work out the illustration 9. So what is illustration 9? S Limited furnishes you the following information relating to the half year ended 30 June 2015. So fixed expenses is how much? 45,000. Sales is 1,50,000. Profit is 30,000. During the second half year, this is for the first half year, relating to the first half year 30th June 2015. During the second half of the year, the company has projected a loss of 10,000. So in 1 year, first 6 months first half year, second 6 months second half year. So first 6 months sales, fixed expenses, profit, everything is given. Second 6 months we have to calculate. Okay, so that is the question. So accordingly we have to calculate. So what is the thing given? Calculate the BEP and margin of safety for 6 months ending 30th June 2015. They are asking us to calculate first 6 months break-even point how much, first 6 months margin of safety how much. Second 6 months, assume first 6 months is one period, second 6 months is another period. Okay. Second thing is expected sale volume for the second half of the year, assuming that PV ratio and fixed expenses remains constant in the second year of year also. Second year also same PV ratio they maintain, and the fixed expenses is also same for the second period, second half year. Okay. Third one is the break-even point and the margin of safety for the whole year for 2015. For the whole year, first half year plus second half year together, what is the total break-even point, total margin of safety? That also we have to calculate. So first we will complete for the first half year. First half year break-even point, first half year margin of safety we will complete. Then we will work out for the second half year. Okay. So first half year, just think about the first half year. First half year information is given in the question. First half year. Okay. What are the things given? Sales is given 1,50,000 minus variable cost. We have to identify contribution. We have to identify what is the fixed cost minus fixed cost. Fixed expenses is given in the question. How much? 45,000. 45,000. If you minus 45,000, profit how much you are getting is given in the question, 30,000. So then what is contribution? How much is the contribution? 30,000 plus 45,000 equal to contribution 75,000. 75 minus 45 equal to 30,000. Correct? 75 minus 45 equal to 30,000. So 30 plus 45 equal to 75,000. Correct? This is my contribution. So contribution equal to fixed cost plus profit. Fixed cost plus profit equal to contribution. Correct? So if my contribution is 75,000 and my sales is 1,50,000, then what is my variable cost? 75,000. Then what is my contribution? PV ratio is how much? 1,50,000 is my sales, contribution is 75,000, and then my PV ratio is 50%. Contribution divided by sales into 100. 75,000 divided by 1,50,000 into 100 equal to 50%. My variable cost is also 50%. Okay. Variable cost is also 50%. Contribution is also 50%. contribution minus fixed cost equal to profit. So first half year is over. First half year is over. They what all things they asked? They asked break even point, margin of safety. They asked break even point, margin of safety. What is break even point formula? Fixed cost divided by PV ratio. What is fixed cost? 45,000 divided by PV ratio 50%, that is 0.5. 50%, that is 0.5, equal to 90,000. My break even point, break even sales is 90,000 for the first half year. Then what about margin of safety? Total sales minus break even sales equal to margin of safety. What is my total sales? 1,50,000 minus break even sales how much? 90,000. Then my margin of safety sales is 60,000. Margin of safety sales is 60,000. Okay. First half year is over. First half year is over. Come to the second half year. Come to the second half year. Second half year, what they said? They are expecting loss 10,000. Second half year they are expecting loss 10,000. So second half year information is given. They are expecting loss of rupees 10,000 and fixed cost remains constant, means second half year also they are incurring 45,000 fixed cost. Second half year also they are incurring 45,000 fixed cost. PV ratio also constant. PV ratio constant means second half year also their PV ratio is 50%. Second half year also their PV ratio is 50%. So what is the sales for? How much sales they have to generate for getting this 10,000 rupees loss? How much sales they have to generate for getting this 10,000 rupees loss? Desired sales. Desired sales equal to desired profit or loss. Desired profit or loss plus fixed cost. Desired sales equal to desired profit or loss plus fixed cost divided by PV ratio. Okay. Desired sales equal to desired profit or loss plus fixed cost divided by PV ratio. What is the desired profit here? 10,000 loss. Sorry, desired loss is how much? 10,000 plus fixed cost how much? 45,000. 10,000 divided by 45,000, 45,000, 0.5. 0.5 is my PV ratio. PV ratio is 0.5. Okay. PV ratio is 0.5. So you will get how much? 35,000 divided by 0.5. Why 0.5? 50% I am making 0.5. 50 divided by 100 equal to how much? 0.5. Correct? That is why I am dividing here. So 0.5. So I will get 70,000. 35,000 divided by 0.5 equal to 70,000 is my desired sales. With this sales, with this 70,000 sales, if I make this 70,000 sales, I will generate loss of 10,000. If I make this 70,000 sales, I will generate loss of 10,000. How I will generate? Work out. 50% variable cost, 35,000. Contribution 50%, balance 35,000. What is my fixed cost? 45,000. Contribution minus fixed cost, loss how much? 10,000. That is what worked out here. Okay. Now the next thing is I know my sales amount. I know my first half sales how much? First half sales how much? 1,50,000. Second half sales how much? Total sales 70,000. Correct? First half sales 1,50,000. Second half sales 70,000. This is the information. Next question, last question, what they asked. BEP for whole year. BEP for whole year, that is first half plus second half. BEP for whole year, BEP for 2015. BEP for 2015, first half plus second half equal to total for 1 year. What is my break even point? That is the question. For that, what we have to do? First half yearly, what is my fixed cost? 45,000. Plus the second half yearly, what is my fixed cost? 45,000. So 45,000 plus 45,000 equal to 90,000. PV ratio is same. First half year, second half year, PV ratio is same. That is 50%. 50% means 0.5. You should not write 50% plus 50% equal to 100%. That is wrong. Okay. PV ratio is constant for both the years. Same percentage we have to apply. But fixed cost, whatever they incurred in first half year, the same amount of 45,000 they incurred in second half year. That is the question. So 45,000 plus 45,000 divided by 0.5 equal to how much? 1,80,000. That is my break-even sales. Then what about the next one? Break-even sales is 1,80,000. What about the next one? Second thing, margin of safety for whole year. First plus second. Okay. Margin of safety means total sales. Total sales minus break-even sales. What is total sales? Break-even sales we know. Total break-even sales is how much? 1,80,000 for the whole year. Break-even sales is 1,80,000. Then what is the whole year total sales? Whole year total sales is how much? First half yearly sales is how much? 1.5 lakh plus second half yearly total sales is how much? 0.7, that is 70,000. 1.5 plus 0.7 equal to 2.2. 2,20,000, correct? 2,20,000. So 2,20,000 minus 1,80,000 equal to 40,000. Equal to 40,000 is my margin of safety sales for the whole year. How it is calculated? Total sales for the whole year minus break-even sales for the whole year. Break-even sales we arrived here for the whole year 1,80,000. Total sales we already arrived. For second year it is 70,000. Sorry, for second half year it is 70,000. For first half year it is 1,50,000. 1,50,000 plus 70,000 equal to 2,20,000. 2,20,000 minus 1,80,000 equal to 40,000 is my margin of safety sales. Okay. With this problem is over. We'll move to the next problem. So next question, illustration 10. Following statement is a radical company for the month of June. Products LM. They have two products LM. Sales is given, variable cost is given, contribution is given, fixed cost. For product LM, there is no separate fixed cost. As a company as a whole, they incurred 36,000 fixed cost. Net income 12,000. That is profit is 12,000. So this is their present portfolio. This is their present structure. This is the present structure. Okay. Present sales for L 60,000. Present sales for M 60,000. Present variable cost 40,000. Present variable cost 30,000. Total together they have given. So this is the present structure. You are required to compute the PV ratio for each product and then compute the PV ratio, break even point and net profit for the following assumption. So they are asking us to calculate PV ratio, okay, and also break even point and net profit also for the following assumption. They are asking us to do the following assumption. What is that assumption? First point, sales revenue, that is total sales revenue divided 60% to product L and 40% to product M. What they are saying? Total sales is 1,20,000, correct? Total sales is 1,20,000. They are changing the proportion now. So 60-40 for product L they are saying 60% and product M 40%. Next proportion, point number 2, sales revenue divided 40% to product L and 40% to product M. Again now they changed it reversely, 40% to L and 60% to M. Presently it is 50-50. If you refer the question, presently 60,000, that is 50-50%, correct? Total is 1,20,000, but 50-50% is the sales percentage, but they are changing the sales percentage to 60-40, 40-60. Also calculate the profit estimated on sales up to 1,80,000 per month for each of the sales mix provided above. So they are asking 1,80,000 per month. If I want to generate profit, then what is my desired sale? Desired profit plus fixed cost divided by PV ratio equal to desired sales, correct? So this information is for 1 month only. This information, whole information is for only 1 month. So everything is for 1 month, okay? With this understanding, we have to we have to work out the answer. We have to work out the answer by applying 60-40, 40-60. That is the ultimate objective. We have to calculate PV ratio, we have to calculate break-even point, we have to calculate the net profit, okay? So question is, 2 things we have to calculate. One is, if the sales ratio is 60-40, L 60, M 40, then what is my break-even point, PV ratio, profit? Then second scenario, if my sales is 40-60, L is 40 and M is 60, then what is my break-even point, PV ratio, profit? Okay? So for doing these workings, we should know what is the present PV ratio. What is the present PV ratio is how much? Okay? What is the present PV ratio for L and M? For L how much? For M how much? Present PV ratio. How to calculate that? Sales minus variable cost equal to contribution. So sales 60, M also 60, variable cost 40, 42, variable cost 30,000, variable cost 30,000, then total 1,20,000, total sales is 1,20,000, total variable cost is 72,000, contribution 18,000, contribution 30,000, total sales, that is L plus M equal to total contribution how much? 48,000, correct? Then PV ratio, contribution divided by sales into 100, 18 divided by 60 into 100, 30%, 30 divided by 60 into 100, 50%, 48 divided by 120 into 100, 40%. So for L it is 30, for M it is 50, for total together L plus M equal to, for that 40%, for total together it is 40%. Then what is the question actually? Question is, if L is 60 and M is 40, then what is break-even point, what is PV ratio, then what is profit? That is the question, correct? We will work out, we will see now. So PV ratio will not change according to the sales amount. PV ratio will be constant normally, that you please remember, okay? So first option I am using L M total. First option is what? 60-40, that is total sales is 1,20,000, total sales is 1,20,000, 1,20,000 into 60% how much? 72,000. Then 1,20,000 into 40% how much? 48,000. Okay, total how much? 1,20,000. Then variable cost, contribution percentage how much? 30%, 50%. Same 30%, 50% only will applicable. Why? Because same constant, variable cost is constant, variable cost per unit is constant. Even though whatever the sales you make, the percentage wise it remains same. Whether I will produce 1 lakh, whether I will produce 10 units, whether I will produce 100 units, whether I produce 1000 units, my raw material price remains same. Okay, so with that assumption, my variable cost here it is 70%, here it is 50%, here it is, that we have to check. Okay, so 72,000 into 70%, 50,400. 48,000 into 50%, 24,000. Okay, so 72,000 minus 50,400 equal to 21,600. Here it is 24,000. Okay, so if you add L plus M variable cost, you will get 74,400. Okay, variable sales minus variable cost equal to contribution. Then what about fixed cost? Fixed cost is not for particular product, it is for a company, as a whole. It is given like that only in question, so we have to take it directly. Fixed cost 36,000. Fixed cost is directly given for total, so here also we have to take it like that. Then profit is how much? Profit 9,600. Okay, then they are asking two things, one is PV ratio and another one is break even point. Correct? Break even point, PV ratio, contribution divided by sales into 100. Contribution divided by sales into 100 equal to 30% only. Here it is 50% only. But here it will change 38%. Okay, here it will change. That is 45,600 divided by 1,20,000. 45,600 divided by 45,600 divided by 1,20,000 into 100 equal to 38%. That is my company's PV ratio. Then come to break even point. Break even point is also not for individual product. Because fixed cost is not given for individual product, it is given for a company as a whole. So we cannot able to calculate break even point for the individual product. We can calculate only for the company as a whole. So 36,000 divided by company's PV ratio is how much? 38%. That is 0.38. 38% means 38 divided by 100 equal to 0.38. So I am multiplying I am dividing like that. 36,000 divided by 0.38 equal to break even sales is 94,737. My break even sales is 94,737. So like this you please do it for second assumption. Like this you please do it yourself for second assumption. Okay, second assumption is 40/60. Okay, second assumption is 40/60. You please do it yourself. We'll move to the next problem.